Alright, this is our aftercooler. You can see it's got some vanes inside there. Come up here and look on this side. There are, it's a core basically that they run coolant through the ends here and here, and then air comes through here and cools down the charged air. I really should be using a crane. This thing's freaking heavy. And the bolts come up from the bottom. There's a pain in the butt on this one. Okay, we've got to get our bolts started from the bottom here. These are fun to get in. There's two on each intake port. Kind of a booger to get in. You hang it on a crane like this, it makes it easier though. May have to wrench these in, which is not much fun either. And we'll get those started on that. This aftercooler is a trick to get on. There's a couple bolts you got to get to with a wrench. If I wouldn't have put the fuel lines on, I could have done this easier. Didn't realize it. Next time I'll know. Ratchet wrenches are just handier than heck for this stuff. Okay, there's also a pipe that goes in here. It's on an O-ring up here. It takes a gasket. Torque those up. There, we're going to put the aftercooler lid on. There's a gasket that goes in between the two. Make sure it fits. And the lid. These are the shoulder bolts. Alright, we're going to buzz these down. Start on one end and work our way to the other. Just like that. I missed another line right here. This is our air-fuel ratio controller. Basically what it does is it senses what the turbo boost pressure is and it backs the fuel off or adds fuel accordingly. What its main job is to keep the engine from smoking as it advances the timing to put the proper amount of fuel in at the proper time. Okay. Now we're going to put our fuel filter housing on. A lot of times there'll be a hand primer pump on that housing. It's not here today, but it's probably because it had a primary filter before the lift pump that we don't have on this engine. It's probably frame mounted in the machine somewhere. This line comes down to the bottom of the fuel pump. Basically, fuel comes in here, comes out this hose through the secondary fuel filter into the pump. This would be a return line right here. Oh, we got a hold down clamp to put on. Okay, this pipe is going to go over to the water pump. This is how the aftercooler gets water. 4 bolts here, there's a gasket on the other side and where it goes in the water pump. See here. There. These hold down clamps come up there and there after we get everything started. I'm going to tighten this up. You always want to tighten the flanges before you tighten hold down clamps. Okay.